Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroader. We're going to finally close out this Pulpwood series. We're here still on day 26, about 3:30 in the afternoon. And I've got the new switcher here, number 6, which is S23. Got it hooked up to all this pulpwood that we brought down here, and we're going to head on down towards Silva. We're up here at Dillsboro. And this is a pretty chunky little train. We got 1,749 tons here. But let's get it on the move. To do that, we want to go... Actually, we can just go down to where number 4 is. It's parked here waiting to go pick up the train tomorrow. But if I tell this number 6 to back in here, I think that'll get us what we want. Set it about there. So it's about 3 miles away. And like I said, this is a chunky train, so it's not going to just blast on out of here super quick. But I think it's got the horsepower to do it. Over here, we got a nice view here next to the tree. So it's going to head on down there, and I'm going to go ahead and set out the cars. Now, we're not at the day where the business wants the cars yet. That'll be tomorrow. But I'll go ahead and set them out on the tracks, and then they can start processing, as soon as the day kicks over. That's the idea anyway. So I'm going to head on down to Silva, and we'll see you down there. It's a lot of pulpwood. And of course, I'm multitasking, as always, here on the railroad. So we've got number 5 up here on the Connolly branch. Just coming down to grab the last load of logs and then head down to the sawmill. So we're getting that done while number 6 is headed to Silva. There we go. So, yeah, like we saw in the last couple videos, it's just a little much with logs and pulpwood, so I'll be running separate trains up here to grab the logs. That works out much better. I'm squeaking through the corner here. You can see number 6 is chugging away. Actually, did I tell you? Yeah, I told you could go 25. Cool. I don't know if it'll get to 25. It's a lot of weight. Slowly getting some money built back up. Spending quite a bit. But we're in a pretty good spot now with their locomotive fleet. Alright, you are all hooked up. We can set you to 25. And if we pop down here to number 3. So I don't know for sure. Let's just bring you in here like this. And then we'll figure it out later. All right, take her away, Al, and then we'll go check in on number 6 down at Silva. It looks like I do have red on the top end. I couldn't remember for sure. So I can just go ahead and tell him to tuck those in. Actually, what I should do is probably leave those for last. That way we come back up here in the right direction. The right car order. I'll get it figured out. Well, I might have underestimated the horsepower needed for this Pulpwood run, because well, number 6 here is struggling. All aboard the struggle bus. I don't know if it's going to make it. We might have to use the road locomotive. Or just take fewer cars. Didn't realize, what is the, let me get the interface back up. What is the grade here? Oh, it's almost a 1% grade. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out. I'm gonna have to send the road loco down here to rescue it, and we're gonna need more horsepower between Dillsboro and Silva. Didn't realize just how much of a grade there was there. Okay, well, I think I'll turn number 4 on the Y and send him back here to rescue 6. And I'm going to have to come up with another game plan, because this is just not going to work out. I could take, you know, just a cut at a time down. But then that's a lot of back and forth between Dillsboro Yard and actually setting them out. All right, let me get number 4 down here and give a little helping hand. Sometimes you just need a little help. I thought this had quite a bit of oomph to it, but maybe just not quite enough. Take a look here. I've got down there as well. So if we look at it was the Mastodon. Yeah, it's 40,000. And the S2E22. Oh, I was thinking I got the big one. I ended up getting this one, didn't I? Yeah. I think what I meant to do was get this one. I know I talked about the 23 and I was looking later. That's why it didn't have as much oomph, because I bought a different locomotive. Oh well. What's the price difference between 25 grand versus, yeah, that's a lot more expensive. Couldn't have afforded it anyway. All right, so number 4, let's get number 6 as the new. Have number 4 lead this train on out of here. This should have no trouble starting out. All this horsepower going. Back down here to Silva. And we're going into here. There we go. Now, can we get started on the grade with this dual lash up here? Should be able to. So I'm going to have to rethink this, of course. Yeah, that's 9,700. So if we look at the Mastodon, that's 40,000. Yeah, I need the big guy. So we're going to have to temporarily retire number 6 and make number 6 a bigger switcher. But in the meantime, I'll just bring shorter cuts of cars down from Dillsboro. Or just use the road loco to drop it off. Might be best to use the road loco to drop off the pulpwood on this long spur here. Long siding. And then use the switcher just to pull off cuts of cars and spot them. So, it's marching on up the grade here. No problem. I will once again see you down in Silva. Hopefully. Doing a little bit of gravity switching here. I'm going to leave this cut up on the hillside here. Got one handbrake on. It's going to be just enough to stop it, I think. Get it clear of the road. There we go. And we'll tie this extra handbrake on. Just in case. There we go. Then we got number 5 headed down here. He's going to drop these 2 cuts off here. Then the idea would be we pull the empties out, come back and get the red cars and spot them. Actually, you know what? I did do that backwards again. Unless I want to make more switching moves. Yeah, I should have put the red ones in there. Oh well. I just need to make sure I head back up the branch line with the cars in the correct order. Oh, that's right. I discovered going up, I actually want orange, red, yellow. So I need to swap them out anyway. It's a continual iterative process to get all the right moves down. Anyway, I'll see you in Silva. You know what, I just realized, I don't think that second loco is actually doing anything. I forgot to put it on manual. He's still on auto engineer. But he's not actually MU'd. So the Mastodon has been doing all the heavy lifting. Whoops. Yeah, he needs to be on manual. And then he can be MU'd. Hey, there we go. Yeah, just realized that. Probably a bunch of angry comments down below. Now we got both of them working. And actually we got the passenger train bringing up the rear here. He's been chugging down the line, making money. Love it. I just went ahead and did another run because we had plenty of passengers waiting. He's going to come right in here to the station. Beautiful. So yeah, if you're going to do an MU, make sure they're not both sets of auto engineer because that doesn't work. I believe this is coming in with not quite half, but a pretty good load of passengers. We started out of Whittier with full load, then picked up passengers along the way. You get pretty close to hear the bell. I noticed when I was standing over here watching the duo go by, I didn't actually hear the bell. Now we're rocking and rolling. This is a pretty long siding here, so yeah, I think that's the play. Bring the pulpwood all the way to Silva with the road locomotive, and then the switcher can just peel them off here and stick them where they need to go. That'll be the plan moving forward. In fact, we could test that plan. I should have pulled them in there. Let's actually tell them to back in here. Like so. Then I can get the number 4 off and out of the way. And we'll do a little bit of switching, and that will be the end of the Pulpwood saga. Round 1. Alright, we got number 4 peeled off. And for this first siding here, we need 9 cars. So we got 4, 8, 9. Actually, how many is that? Let's do the other track first. So we got a nice even 8 here. I think it's, I forget which of these is which, but this track over here I think takes 8. So let's bring those over. That's the Silva paperboard, and then Parsons Tannery takes 9 cars. Still trying to close those with escape because that's the way it was for a long time. So then our little number 6 here can handle the 8 cars. 8 or 9 cars would be no problem. Just that grade. If it wasn't for that grade, we could have made it down here. But that's just a lot of tonnage for one little locomotive. I really want to dieselize, but we're not going to dieselize in Season 2. It's going to be all steam all the time. What's number 4 doing? Getting him turned on the Y again. He is doing well. Bring him on down to here. There we go, perfect. Got number 4 repositioning there in the background. To have him hang out over here on the industrial side of the Y. With 6 here. And that should do. And then of course we need to set all the cars the appropriate industry. Very grade here. No, this is flat. Okay, we'll pull you off, and then while you're grabbing these cars, get the industry set. And I just noticed, I hadn't noticed this track. So I don't know if there's going to be an industry over here. Did they add an industry, or if that's just Surely it's not just a switching lead. They wouldn't have went to all that trouble. But maybe it is. I guess you could use that as a switching lead. Switching this stuff and not tie up to main. I don't know. Building supply. Oh, yeah. It's a new industry. Silva building supply. I don't remember that being there. But maybe it was. Somebody will let me know in the comments. If you ever need to know anything, just check the YouTube comments. They know everything. So he's going to hang out there, and that's all good. So then these were, just double check. This was Silva paperboard. E2, yep. All right. And unload at, oh, we can't do it because we don't have the contract in place yet. I forgot about that little detail. So tomorrow the contract starts, and we can set the industries. So a fair bit of running around. And then we're going to need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. We're going to have 7 left over. I don't remember. Oh, now, yeah, I do remember. So basically, I bought cars so we could fill up the supply tracks. So they don't match up with the demand necessarily. So we'll be switching in and out as needed. Okay, we'll get this other cut over in there, and we will finally be done for the day. Never really noticed how hilly it was over here until I was running around on foot. The tracks are level, I think. They're all level for the most part, but there's a lot of hills in the ground. All right, you need to slow down there, Al. Oh boy. I told him to stop like right here. He overshoots a little bit. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the 9 cars. Can't set it to the industry yet, but that ought to do her. Let's put a handbrake on. And I think for now, Al, just pull on up a bit so we're clear. And tomorrow we'll start selling some pulpwood. Finally. I think 4 parts just delivering the pulpwood, getting it all gathered up and down here and switched around. We learned some stuff. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I will catch you in the next one. Take care. Al, turn the bell off. The video's over.